Do I look like a criminal to you? So the seriousness of my offense is that I'm outside of my backyard and I'm carving a bit. I think European knife laws are getting more and more ridiculous. They're fucking stupid. So for this horrendous crime, I could get 6 months in jail. And to top things off, I'm going to make this into a serious knife offense, risking 1 year in prison because I'm having a glass of wine. God damn, that's criminal. So we have a state that turns crafters into criminals, and if you enjoy a glass of wine, you're some sort of badass criminal. So fucking stupid. We all have these crazy shit laws where people can get arrested for like no reason just for having a blade. One small mistake and you're fucked. I have several times went into the state monopoly as we have here selling alcohol. I found my folding knife in my pocket. I could get a year in prison for that. Sweden is not alone in this craziness. Denmark, UK. I wouldn't carry a knife in any of these countries. And you can see this pattern in all of Western Europe. Norway, Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, France. The Eastern Europeans regard knives more of a tool, starting from Finland down to Poland. In Sweden, Denmark, England, you can use a knife if you have like cause for it. But what's cause? That's another issue. Hunting is regarded as cause, but being out in the woods is more iffy. It's allowed in Sweden, but you're recommended to have it in your pack at all times. It's like it's some sort of fucking nuclear bomb you're carrying in your belt. Which you at any time could just pull up and stab a guy with. Isn't the knife in some sort of way what separates us from the animals? I'm not doing it anymore, but I've been working for 15 years as a, I guess Americans would say, college professor. 20-year-old kids learning history. Might have not been the first tool, but the knife has certainly been the most important one. A knife is not just a sharp object, it's a civilization builder. It's a way to make people more competent. Suddenly we can split stuff apart, we can do stuff that we otherwise couldn't be able to. Knives are some of the most basic tools humankind has ever used. They're present in every culture around the world and they're needed. But I have to tell why I bring it. And I don't always know. Sometimes I might find some mushrooms I want to pick. Sometimes I need to cut a cord. Sometimes I need to... whatever. I don't know. But I can't understand why I can't be trusted with a knife. Of course, no one's going to arrest me for this. And if that's the way the law was supposed to work, we could just call Judge Dredd immediately. I am the law! Because the law isn't supposed to be up to the judgment of the police officers. It's supposed to be similar, no matter who you are, and it's not. Oh god, I got a year in prison there. The Swedish laws are formed so that you're not allowed to transport knives in your car. Can't have a knife in your car. It's so fucking stupid. The car is more of an issue. The car could be used as a weapon of mass destruction if you want to. It's so stupid. But the knife, no. Can't have a knife. Having an axe or a saw, you need it for like removing the trees. If the most basic tools were a spatula, you would bring that one. I got 4 spatulas. No one will arrest you for that. Well, this one Swedish dude, he had this, what do you call it, utility knife. He had it in his door pocket and he got pulled over by the police on, I guess, a speeding offense or something. And he got a €1,000 fine. And he was a carpenter by trade. I think when the states start to harass ordinary citizens, we have trouble. And I get the laws are not there for us to be harassed with, but we do get harassed with them. They're there to stop criminal gangs. In Sweden, the gangs don't stab each other anymore. That was in the 90s and 80s.
Go out on a Saturday night and just brass knuckles, nothing else. Maybe a piece of wood or something, piece of pipe, you know what I mean? Nowadays, you need a gun all the time.
I don't think the politicians are that insane that they think that someone who prefers to shoot someone with automatic weapons should stop because they can't have a knife. They can't be that fucking stupid. It's about control, I think. Does the European knife laws make society safer? Does it make regular people safer? I won't plaster an opinion on you. You heard mine. I want to hear yours. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.